This is how we do it when you rockin' with me. Yeah, I've been staying in and working, making bread instead.
City of Austin, Listos Verde.
Listo.
What's going on, man? Like, I know y'all been watching the games. Like,
Honestly, I haven't. Cause
have you not?
Freaking Apple TV, man.
I was about to say, I mean, actually, bro, I didn't watch this past game, and I'm glad I didn't because it was fucking 3-0 in LA. And I feel like LA is just on like a mission right now. They're going crazy, bro.
Which are they?
FC.
The one that just won the cup and shit.
Yeah.
They're advancing in the CONCACAF Champions League. They beat the Vancouver like 3-0. And then their next game, they beat us 3-0. And oh boy gets a hat trick. So I think their just form is ridiculous right now. And it didn't help that we've been pretty shitty this year, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that our defender, Leo or whatever, the new guy, he's really good.
Yeah, he came
nice.
in and he took a shot right off the crossbar. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he's
like
really
that.
good. But I think Cascante, he got injured in the beginning of the season. So, and he was probably our best defender realistically.
Sure.
So we just don't have depth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I
Like
agree.
and our like offense is very like stagnant right now.
Yeah.
Like I feel like everyone is like eyeing on Drusy, so it's hard for him to create. Yeah. And our fucking leading scorer is Gallagher, and he's a defender.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, and realistically, you don't want to see that. Like, that's not it's good. Shout out to Gallagher. You're going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably like the best player on the team right now.
Yeah.
Him or low-key, I've been fucking with Danny. Danny's been doing really good.
Yeah.
Pereira
Pereira,
in the midfield. Yeah. He's just kind of like,
he's really good.
Shout out to Neff. He took me to that game. I think the week before my birthday, and like he kind of is like, oh yeah, like this is what's going on, and I kind of like
breaking it down.
and I like look at it, I'm like, damn, like you're right, like he was pretty much controlling that midfield the whole time. You know what I mean? It was his midfield.
That's fine.
But shout out to Gallagher, man, and it sucks because obviously coming off this past season, we made it to the conference finals. You're expecting to still have that same form, but
That's what happened. I think it probably got to their heads a little bit. They're like, oh, now they're probably gonna respect us. And
And I think it didn't help that we lost a lot of players. Honestly, that I don't think that kind of,
especially in the midfield, bro.
The midfield and even that extra attacker the GT or whatever, the one that got the hat trick.
Yeah,
like,
he was nice, man.
He was nice, and then one of our other defenders is in like a different league. So I just think it's more accountability needs to be like on the coach. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of like what We Are Austin is saying, and or like people that are part of that, and they're like talking about how like he just doesn't like take accountability. Like, obviously, this is your team and this is new players and stuff, but like you're the coach at the end of the day.
Yeah,
like, these are your tactics. So like you have to be the one to like, stop blaming your players at that point.
Sure.
Like that when it's all clicking, like y'all could play well, but like it's not. So it's your job to figure out how you're gonna fix that. So I think it's a mix of that. But I mean, it's always still Listos Verde. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna love it.
Absolutely.
And like I feel like a shift will happen.
Yeah,
Hell yeah! Hey, just wait. Okay, look, they need to bring in someone who's like what y'all
youngster.
said, like very well established, like has played, like hopefully has played in Europe, in some like top league. That way they can bring that experience over there, and it would be even better if they brought a manager. That would be 1,000 times better than bringing in a player. But we need money for that. So
and that's the thing. Like Austin,
we low-key got money.
Have money and like they do well with the revenue. I just think from like, because I mean, even like playing soccer, like growing up all the way up until a certain point, like just watching the game and stuff, I'm looking at the team and bro, they had like when against LAFC, they're having Drusy just like float all over the pitch, like he's going left, kind of playing deeper, playing kind of more of like a CDM role, and like. He's not really able to he's not really able to create now, and also teams know that he's like our best player, so they're like shutting him down, bro.
What do they call it? They're gonna like face guarding him type shit. Like they're gonna be literally just looking at him the whole time.
And the offense like literally flows through
him. Yeah.
So, and I think the reason they're able to do that is because we don't have a real number 9. We don't have like a real striker, bro. And we didn't have nobody that's like gonna threaten anybody.
Yeah.
And then even our winger play is kind of weak too.
For sure.
So it's just like
Fagundes hasn't been really doing
and
that good.
Like they
and
really
he just
haven't
got paid, so it's like
So it's that's the only thing.
Rigoni.
Yeah, they honestly, dude, I think that's just my final answer right there. Like,
Yeah.
they need to bring in a new coach, like a European or even a Latin American coach, but with that European experience, because that kind of soccer is can just be read like a book, you
Yes.
know?
But no, for sure. Like, I don't know. I was watching a game and I was just like, man, it was very disappointing, but it's a long season.
It's a long
still early,
season.
so we can turn it around.
Yeah.
And the good thing is we've won 2 games. So
Yeah.
and we have a draw. So.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing too. And just to your point is, I think they do need to bring in some experience like that. But also think like you said too, it's also early in the season, so like you have a lot of new players.
Yeah.
You're gonna play around with some things. Like hopefully you're a good enough coach that you can realize like, hey, this isn't working. Like,
Early in the season, but early in the MLS is only like our second year.
Yeah. Third year.
Third season, yeah.
This is our third season.
It's our third season, so like, you know, we just need to kind of establish ourselves, and then once we become Austin FC, then they're gonna be like, all right, let's make some changes around here.
No, for sure.
Yeah, nothing is like handed to you in like these type of leagues. And
Exactly.
I feel like that's kind of the mentality or like the attitude that this new team coming into the season kind of came into. They're
They were like, yo, we went to the
we
Western
made the
Conference
finals
Finals.
last year. Like, yeah, we're about to do it again, and it's
Yeah.
like you gotta earn that shit for real.
Every
Like,
year.
you're not that guy, pal.
yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, like I was talking to whenever I went to the FC game with Neff, and you know, I asked like his little group he was talking to. I was like, "Do you think like the MLS is like a talented pool?" They're like, "Obviously, like it's not the best, but like it's pretty good. It's getting better. Like there's a lot of good young players coming in, and there's also the older players that are coming to the league to like retire essentially.
Yeah,
so it's a weird mix, but there's definitely like pretty good talent. Like
for sure.
better than like you know like second, third, or like third, fourth leagues in like the bigger countries, you know. So it's like that's how like we also gotta look at it as well. It's like, you know, it's not a like a pushover league, you know. Like these players are good. Like that dude from he was on Argentina.
Yeah.
He plays for Atlanta.
Yeah.
He's going crazy. And he's like a midfielder or something.
Yeah.
He's like tiny and stuff. So like, you know, like we have good talent. So I think they just
I know what you're talking
need
about.
to lock in and just kind of, you know, like take each game one at a time, but like also realize your fans are gonna expect you to start winning now. Like, you know,
especially
you
here
kind of,
with like the support and the money that's getting poured in.
Like, it's gonna get expected, but obviously, you know, it is what it is. It's a long season.
Yeah, it's a long season, so we'll see.
Listos.
Listos is very
Yeah,
good.
Max.
Well,
If you guys enjoyed that clip, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to Opinionated Media. You can find us at Opinionated Media on all social medias. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. If you guys like clips like these, make sure you guys stay tuned for more.